I want this badly. Oh boy. Oh god. No! Breakfast, please. Yeah, that'll do. Look, I'm not a proud man, okay? But I get the job done. And the week begins, as it tends to do with a Monday. And I've already fucked my whole day up, I'll be honest. I was supposed to do a bunch of things today, including writing and shooting a vlog called Why I Hate Christmas. And, oh, by the way, Happy Christmas. This video is coming out on Christmas Day. I'll have edited it myself, so happy Merry Christmas Day to you as well. But I was supposed to take all the camera equipment that's currently in my house back to the office, so I booked an Uber for me and the equipment. Somehow forgot the equipment. I got the Uber anyway, and only when I was 5 minutes away from the office did I realise I'm an idiot. So that boils my to-do list down a little shorter to just things like cleaning the office.
Yay. Oh. So you're editing this yourself?
Yeah.
Oh,
No idea.
There's snow! Look at the
Oh.
falling snow! And
God damn it.
oh, that boys! Look at them go! Merry Christmas!
Oh, and I'm less miserable than Elliot, so I'll do it as well. Bubbly sausage. This is so gross, dude. This is... No, Eddie!
Yeah.
How the fuck are we gonna pour that down the sink now, you stupid bitch? God damn it. Oh, God.
Drink it.
Drink it. This is what Elliot's gonna get for being late. Elliot, we got you a juice to drink.
Yeah, Scoobies!
So, one of the things I'm doing today is I'm going to try and get through all the mail that you've sent me that I haven't replied to yet, and get that all sent off, hopefully in time for it to arrive on Christmas. One of the things that I've been sent, though, from Christian in Denmark at Shark Tor Brewing, is just a bunch of beer with... Oh, it's 11 on it. Well, that's fun. Cool, thank you. I hope it's not poison. Eddie, Molly got you a donut.
Oh, thank you, Molly.
Elliot, Molly got you a donut.
Oh, cool.
No, Elliot! Oh my god! Oh my god! Elliot, what the fuck? What is... Elliot, there are real donuts right there, dude!
This glitter.
Elliot, that's blood! Elliot. Such a dickhead. Oh, thank you, Lady More Pork, for my sort of checkered pom-pom bauble. Under the tree it goes! Yeah. Oh. Alright, so my Christmas present for Sammy has arrived. I designed it myself. It's a cape that says Game Master on it. Because he sure loves games. So apparently Charlie mentioned on Twitter that she lost her Beanie Baby a while ago. And so Gabriel has sent her a suffocated Beanie Baby. That's fucked up.
It's a pug! Is that a bobblehead pug?
Oh, I hate him. I hate him so much. I hate you. That's what I hate. So Eddie has just given Elliot and I our Christmas presents. We haven't given him his yet, because I haven't bought one and haven't made the other. Yeah, we both fucked it up. But to be fair, it's a week away. Eddie got me two presents. One of which was this lovely bunch of little like cards that represent each Tomska's day out, which I've already put up. They were very sweet. But he also got me Zetetic Astronomy. Earth is not a globe. He got me a flat Earth book. And I genuinely don't know what's going to happen if I read this. Like, it's big. Like, it's like fucking wordy.
I wanted to get you an illustrated one.
I mean,
Lots of pictures.
like, if I read this, this will not only be the longest and only book I've ever read, but I will be a flat earther. Like, that's what will happen. I am kind of tempted to just go down that road.
Do a dramatic reading, right? You just read the entire thing.
I can't decide which is worse, Eddie. This present or the time you got me Mein Kampf. So in regards to the Tomska's Day Out cards, this is a postcard my friend points at. This is sort of on the cover of some weird sweater magazine that I give someone. This is a lion statue in a park. This is Chloe made up. as a zombie. This is me spinning my revolver. This is the Hollywood sign that we're at. This is the golden play button. I got this Doty performing a Lincoln Gathering. This is that fucking minion that wouldn't stop following me around. This is the photo shoot, and this is me with the Sonic hat, which you will see soon enough. Yeah. So I'm still going through my mail, and I've noticed quite a trend these past few months. And my guess is that a certain grade, a certain year of school across America were tasked with writing letters to people they find influential or inspirational or something. Because I've had a lot of letters from, quite young kids saying very lovely things, but this latest one is just awesome because it's been written to me, but also to the Do the Flop guy. I'm going to read it to you in full because it's wholesome, okay? I want you to enjoy this with me. The cartoon character Do the Flop Guy influences me. One reason is he wears sunglasses and a top hat and has 2 left feet. Another reason is that he is not perfect but funny and popular. Also, he makes me want to make friends and laugh. Finally, I'm going to flop. These are the reasons he will influence you and make you laugh. From Angel. And there's a picture. There he is. It's my friend. Oh shit, it's that Squidgy! Nice. Oh man, these pictures from Coco are so cool. They also included a pre-stamped envelope and prepaid stuff, but I got confused by it, so I put it in a new envelope anyway, because I'm stupid. But don't like that. Don't like that at all. Yeah. I want to say that work is over, but it's not. We're probably going to have to come back in and finish the next sketch. There you go, let's just get that on there. Lovely. What on earth are you doing, dog? I just finished The Punisher Season 1 on Netflix, and I'm just gonna say, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really cool. It was right up my street in terms of the right amount of violence, but with, a bit more depth and complexity to it than just pew 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 pew. So, Punisher was good. Definitely one of my favorites of the year. Watch it if you like guns and yelling. And I guess, storylines. So I was reached out to by 1080 magazine. 1080, if you don't know, is a British online publication that talks about YouTube and YouTubers. And they asked me if I wanted to be a part of their Christmas extravaganza article or something. I just had to answer a few questions. I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I can always offer an alternate take on something. But all the questions they asked me were basically like, what's your favourite memory of Christmas? To which I legitimately have no answers. So I just had to be like, I have to politely decline this because I'll just be a fucking downer if I tell you the truth. So I just said, how about just put, when asked for comment, Tomska just laughed. Gonna print more photos. Beep. So I just spent 30 minutes in a 4-person long queue at the post office trying to send something off. And it was because it's for these bloody self-service machines, and those only work in post offices on the assumption that you understand how the post office works as well as the people who work there do, and I don't. So everyone was just confused and slow. Self-service machines work at retail when it's like, beep, put it in the bag. Not when you have to figure out international shipping rules. I want this badly. So now Charlie and I, here's Charlie. There she is. We're on our way to Ellie's house to give her some Aperol Spritz, which is alcohol. We're just going to give her some alcohol and say Merry Christmas, then send her back to Italy, where she belongs. Hello.
Hello.
Cheers.
Cheers.
No. Not to be rude, but I think I totally crushed this Christmas game. So I'm seeing a whole bunch of hullabaloo, I think that's the word, on Twitter about how much people hated Star Wars The Last Jedi. And I said I didn't want to review it or give my opinions on it properly until I'd seen it a couple more times. But I don't get it. I really don't, There were parts of the film I didn't like. I was, immediately I was like, ooh, don't really like that. But overall, I had fun. I enjoyed it. I don't know, like, sometimes it felt a bit prequely in that like the action was a bit OTT, and there were a few like CGI aliens, and it like felt a bit pod racy at times. But I enjoyed it, and Charlie's desperately trying to get me to stop talking like I'm about to spoil something.
Can I also just say, I haven't seen The Last Jedi, but everyone said that about The Force Awakens with the CGI, so...
Yeah, but I had fun, and people talking about the inconsistencies and the rules within the universe. Oh, I don't fucking care. I just can't care about... How in this day and age do you have time to care about that as well as everything else? World's falling apart. I don't care if the Force isn't supposed to work one way or the other. But yeah, that's what I'm going to say. I'm just going to jump to the defense of this movie that everyone's getting angry about and say, yeah, it's fun. It's a fun movie. Don't be... Why you have to be mad? It's only film. You ready to go for a walk? I didn't give him the clip. Oh.
He's so excited.
I thought I was out and it dragged me back in. No. We've been having issues with Squidge lately, with recall. So when we go for a walk with him, he absolutely fucking bolts it in the other direction. The only way to get him back is with the promise of treats. So, work needs to be done again with this silly bug-faced dog. That's a big green dick. Who's back on their lead because they wouldn't stop chasing a Jack Russell? It's you! Okay. Fair enough. So I decided to let Squidge off for the last 5 minutes to walk again. And he heard a dog in the distance. And so he ran straight up this embankment to get to it. And it's really wet and really muddy, and I couldn't follow him. So I was just fucked, and like took me about 3 minutes to like carefully traverse this soaking wet, leaf covered muddy ridge. So fucking pissed off with him right now. Fuck you, you fucking asshole. Hey, what's up? I'm just chilling. This looks natural, right? So right now we're having a bit of a time trying to get Imaginary Friend locked and loaded for release tomorrow. I haven't really talked much about the development of this sketch because it's taken so long. It's, I think we filmed it back in August or September, and then it went on a sort of hiatus because we had a few cast and crew changes, and just generally because it's a half animated sketch. It's been a bit of a, well, it's just been a slow burner of a project. But even though we've had so much time, we're still completely down to the wire in time for the release because David, who's doing the VFX for it, only got back from holiday a few days ago, and we haven't been able to get him all the stuff he needs to do his job, basically. So the poor guy is probably going to be working all night to finish this off. So please send David some hugs and kisses on Twitter. Link in the screen, I guess. But I'm really glad this sketch has finally come together. It's a really fucking stupid one. I have no idea how it's going to go down. It's another one of those ones where like people could really like it, or they could really be like, this is fucked. Like Magical Dream Bed. Yeah. I have no idea, honestly. Ooh, hot potato. Hot Peter. Peter Griffiths. What am I doing? How do you do this? How do people eat food that isn't just pizza?
This one's gorgeous.
This is why you don't have a girlfriend, Squidge. This is how you treat women. So I got this comment today that I know was written just to upset me and get under my skin. But given the subject matter, even knowing that it was written to rile me up doesn't stop it from doing so. It's really frustrating. And it was just another one of these fucking comments that basically goes along the lines of, Tom is a horrible person, and if Ed were alive, he'd be ashamed of him. And I get a surprising amount of comments like this, and I catch them as well on Twitter and stuff. And they never don't upset me. And I know I shouldn't be saying this because it is just inviting more fucking trouble, but they always work every fucking time. And I don't know, maybe by saying that it will stop people from doing it because it's easy. Like, I feel like some of the reasons people have fist fights is to prove that they can win. But if you just go, you'll definitely win, there's nothing to be won. So this is me saying, hey, if that shit really fucking upsets me, there's no challenge in it. It's not impressive. It's just a really fucking awful low blow. And one of the reasons it hurts as well is it's probably true, if I'm honest. Like, I can't say that Ed and I would have remained friends. I've struggled over the years to hold on to anyone, or more specifically, I've pushed everyone away, and so it cuts pretty deep. And I don't like it, and I wish people would stop, because again, it's lazy and easy, and if I was trying to make a point, it's fuck now. So yep. So I've decided that I'm calling this period of my life the era of reflection, which I know is super pretentious, but it is true. The past couple of years and the 7 months to come, I think, have been very much defined by me looking back and taking stock of everything, of how far I've come, of all the people I've known, of all the things I've done. But that has an ending point, and that is my 28th birthday, because on or around my 28th birthday is when I want to be releasing The Complete History of Me Part 3 of 3. I want to have finished the last 3 thanks days. You know, I'll have finished this wall, I'll have finished my photo album, and I think at that point I'm officially going to end this mindset I'm in of looking back, and I'm going to try and only focus on the forward. I'm not going to think about what I've lost, or, you know, generally what's passed me by. I'm going to focus on the future, and that will be the end of the era of reflection. Why do you just have my shoe, dude? Like, what? Why? So we're in the office today to do a couple things, such as get Imaginary Friend out, which David has spent all night doing. So thank you, David. I'm so fucking sorry. Hopefully shoot a vlog, and also pick up Christmas presents, the last ones that will arrive in time to give them to people. However, I've just come to the office to discover we couldn't deliver your thing because there's a surprise fucking customs charge of £20. So yippee skippy, I'm gonna go to the post office now because Elliot's late and pick that up. Well, this is exceptionally desolate. Well, that only took about 30 seconds, so apparently the post office was feeling very efficient today. However, I shouldn't have let that Uber drive off, because now I am stuck in the middle of fucking nowhere with no cars anywhere nearby, not even a bus. I live here now. I live at the post office. It's FedEx and Parcel Force over there. Anyone need a package picked up? Apparently I'm not doing anything else today. Alright, Mr. Uberman, I'm in the middle of the road, fucking floor it. You having a cheeky Nando's, Elliot? You having a cheeky Nando's? Oh, that's a bit cheeky, isn't it? Did you forget what the thing was? So Charlie had a pretty cute idea, and that was for the day of Tomska's day out, which was last Friday. What I should do is get a bunch of disposable cameras and basically give everyone a camera, and they could take their own photos of the day, and yeah, photos, cool, awesome. And so I bought like 5 or 6 disposable cameras. What do I do on the day? I forget to bring them in. So I buy a bunch of like cheaper cameras on the day, and we've got those photos taken. So let's see how they came out. Hopefully some of them are good. I'd like at least one for the photo album would be nice. But given that they're cheap disposable cameras, I bet most of them didn't even fucking come out. Yeah. Alright, not too many options here. If I had to pick favorites, I'd say this one is kind of cute because it captures a fair whack of people. I like this one of Eddie, Allison, and Rick. There's a fun one of me and Elliot getting mauled by a bear, but I don't know how well that gets covered. This just looks super old, which is kind of cute. Me and Elliot on a Ferris wheel. Chloe on a Ferris wheel. Ben just being Ben, Charlie and I. But a lot of it is pretty dodgy. Didn't really come out that well. Oh well. Oh, fuck. So we got the fucking sketch out, didn't we? But people were instantly pointing out something that we didn't notice because we were listening to it on headphones, but the audio was somehow only exported on the left channel. So if you were only listening to it with the left headphone or something, it was just, there was no sound. So, fuck. Just had to delete the video after it was up for 10 minutes. So that's really bad. That's really bad. Only other times we've done this, it's done so much damage to the sketch. So, fuck. Like a fuck up like this could cost the video like 100,000 views. Okay. It's over. This is why I drink. No, it's not. Oh, well, we managed to get it back out in 6 minutes. It took 6 minutes to fix the audio, re-export it, re-upload it, and get all the metadata and everything back on, which I gotta say is record time. I'm impressed with Elliot's computer and our internet and our typey fingers. But I look like such an arsehole now, especially to Mike, who animated. Mike, who, if you don't know, his YouTube username is Pymations. Check him out. Watch Suction Cup Man. Watch just like all his stuff. It's so good. Yeah, it's so good. But I look such a dick now to him because I messaged him saying, hey, the sketch is out. And then when I tried to send him the link, I accidentally just copy and pasted some random words. So I just sent him some random words and I followed up with like, oh no wait, here's the actual link to the sketch. And then I had to follow up with, no wait, I've had to take the sketch down. Here's the actual link to the sketch. So if he's not sick of me by now, he's a fucking saint. But I want to say a huge thank you to Jaden, Rebecca, and James, who did the voices in the sketch. Alice as well, who obviously starred in it. I have to go back again and thank the voice actors again, though, because specifically James, The Odd One's Out, and Rebecca, Let Me Explain Studios, I haven't been able to... I'm not, like, tweeting... I'm not, like, including their ats yet. I'm not making a big deal about them being in the sketch, because I feel like if I make it clear there's other voice actors in the sketch, it could spoil the ending a bit. Also, please have watched the sketch before watching this vlog. A bit late now. But just thank you to everyone involved. I'm really manic right now. Oh, fuck, dude. Fucking hell. Well, Elliot, I'm going home. Sorry, your present didn't arrive in time for Christmas.
Sorry, your present didn't arrive in time for Christmas.
We're garbage.
Straight white man. Straight white man.
Is that relevant? Having fun. It's time for a good old-fashioned pokey-walk. A bean. I've only got a minute of free space because I forgot to clear this SD card because I'm a stupid face. Oh man, I just got my first pang of excitement to open presents on Christmas morning. I think that's because I've finally finished doing all my Christmas shopping. I'm going to give Chloe a Christmas present on her birthday instead because that's like a week later. And by that I just mean I'm going to get her a birthday present. Elliot, I'm only getting one present instead of two, and Eddie, I still have to make his. But other than that, I'm all done with my shopping, and I'm excited to open presents, Charlie.
Good.
You excited to open your presents?
Yeah, but I'm mostly excited for the day.
That's fair. All we're going to do is, like, open presents, eat, and drink.
Eat, and yeah, that's great. That's a really fun day. And we get to, like, just be with each other.
There's not even going to be time for physical intimacy. We're going to be so fucking, like, fat and, like,
Excited.
oh, I can't do it. Please, kill me. What did you get for Christmas? Comment in the comments below. I don't really care. But brag about your materialistic possessions. Lookbook. I don't know what this bit of wood story is, but I want to take him home and love him forever. I assume it's a boy. He's just kind of laying around doing fuck all, so I relate. Charlie, can you pull your weight, please? Jesus. That's a big boy. Alright, that's all our presents under the present bush.
Wow.
Jingle Man has bestowed us with gifts.
Griff.
Shut the fuck up! So we just got back from the doctor's. I finally had my appointment to renew my prescription for antidepressants. But while I was there, the doctor basically said, yeah, we're going to try and wean you off these eventually. And I'm like, no! Because while I know that antidepressants are not supposed to be a permanent long-term solution, and that therapy and counselling is supposed to be involved and all that stuff, my mental health is not really the reason why I take the drugs I take. Like, yes, they, as far as I'm aware, help control the SADs and the big dips. But the most tangible effect I notice, and something you will have seen throughout last week, is that it quells the anger that I always feel. And I don't know if it's a mental thing, the fact that I'm angry all the time. Maybe it's just hormonal, and something about these drugs chills that out, because, you know, as soon as I come off these meds, I'm livid. And I'm angry all the time, and I'm a nastier person, someone that I'm not proud to be. And I don't know if therapy will fix that. So I basically just instantly started having this, I don't know, it felt like a bolt of electricity was just flowing through me. I was really freaked out by the idea of not being on medication anymore, because I genuinely don't know how and if I'm ever going to be able to control my temper. So that was fun. Shall I give him the Beanie Babies?
Oh, they're mine!
Give him the Beanie Babies.
They're mine! I'm sorry, dude. I'm really sorry. They're for me. I know you don't understand the concept of that, but they're mine. he's trying to give me his paw. You want to smell them? You can't have them.
See, unlike Charlie, I never lose my Beanie Baby. Love you, Rakuni.
Use you.
Because of that kind of generosity, though, you know, the generosity that meant a couple of you sent Charlie her lost Beanie Baby, I have to be really, really careful when I vlog to not, or when I tweet as well, to not encourage people to send me stuff, because I'm always very conscious that, you know, that could be in itself a form of power abuse. That's why I very occasionally just like say, hey, how about you send me baubles or copies of 17 Again. Fun fact, no one sent me a copy of 17 Again, and I got sent about 3 baubles, but they were lovely baubles, so thank you again for those. Yeah, I've always been really aware of the cause and effect of saying, I want this, and then someone getting it for me, you know, not just you, but also, you know, friends. And it makes me feel really bad, because when I was younger, I think when I was about 16 years old, I remember saying like, oh, I want to see this anime. And then, you know, the next day, my friend had spent 20, 30 pounds getting it for me. And I felt bad, because I felt like I'd manipulated them into doing that. And ever since then, I've been super aware of it. And I can tell, you know, when I say I want something, if that person will or will not get it for me. And because I know they will, it makes me feel like I'm manipulating them, you know? Does that make any sense? Like, if I know they will get it, then I'm basically telling them what to do. So I'm super, super conscious of staying vague when I want something. And everyone says I'm really hard to buy for, and that is intentional, because I don't know, I don't like feeling manipulative. Squidge, we got you a new duck toy. Are you gonna treat him well? Are you gonna, Squidge, are you gonna treat your brother with respect? No? Apparently not. So we just went around our neighbours for, well, I want to say the first time ever officially. I have been around there twice in the past 2 months, because we keep locking ourselves out of the house and having to climb over their fence. But they invited us over for some Christmas drinks with a bunch of other people from the neighbourhood. So we met a bunch of our other neighbours, which was really nice. And they were all like, hey, the lights outside your house look really, really good. And I'm like, yeah, They do. Let's not talk about the fact that my house looked like a shithole for 3 solid years. Let's focus on the nice lights now, shall we? But it was really nice to meet neighbors. So many people have dogs, and I really want to put a dog door like in the fence so that Squidge and the neighbors' dogs can just fuck around and hang out all the time, because that would just be so much easier. He'd probably just fuck him though, honestly. He's trying to fuck this duck right now.
What's that up there?
Hey, duck, Squidge.
Okay.
So this morning I hopped on my computer and sparked not a creative crisis, but like a business crisis? I don't know what you'd call it, but a crisis of confidence perhaps. Because if I'm being honest with you, which I quite often tend to do, the growth of my YouTube channel, both of them, but the most important one, Tomska, has stagnated exponentially. And it's scary. It is scary because that channel goes up by about 500 subscribers a day on average. And I know that for a lot of people that's like, whoa, that's a lot. But the truth is, it probably loses more than 500 viewers a day from people just getting older and losing interest in my style of work. And that's fine. But I look at, some of my friends, and they're pulling in 3,000, 5,000, even 10,000 subscribers a day, and their channels are growing exponentially, and I don't know anymore how to catch up. My fear is that basically everyone that is going to hear of me, everyone that wants to hear of me, has now. Like everyone who has a YouTube account already knows who I am, and the subscribers I have are the people who have decided, yes, I want to watch him. I'm always doing collabs, and I'm always bringing other people onto my channel, reaching out to popular YouTubers and saying, hey, come be on my channel, come be in my videos, and that's fun. It's really great to collaborate, and I get a little influx of traffic, but because I'm not on anyone else's channel, because no one ever asks me to be in their videos, well, people do, but it's quite infrequently. And the reason for that, I think, is because I have very little to offer. I'm a writer and a director, and how do I bring that to other people's channels? I'm not naturally that funny in front of camera, so that I'm not pretty enough to pull in, the screaming teen girl views. So I'm not even a very good actor, so there's very little reason for people to put me on their channel. And I'm just trying to figure out how the hell I can pull the channel out of a rut and keep it growing, because that's what it's all about. I need to be getting more subscribers than I'm losing, people's attention. Because, it's very natural to lose viewers, but you always need to be countering that by getting more in. What do I need to do? Do I need to change up my content? Do I need to be doing parody music videos? No, I'm never going to do that. I don't have what it takes. Suggestions welcome, if I'm honest. I can't afford to upload more than once or twice a month. Just making sketches just costs too much money. So uploading more frequently, not the solution. But other than that, suggestions very welcome. Steak, steak, steak. Steak, steak, steak. Steak your booty. Steak your booty. Christmas Eve. It's Christmas Eve. It's Christmas Eve.
You're right. Oh, well done.
Whoa! There it goes. Now it's time to spend the rest of Christmas Eve editing last week, because I want to have it out, hello Squidge, in time for Christmas morning, so that y'all can wake up with me being fucking miserable, I guess. I don't know. I'm aware that I spend most of last week just complaining about completely mind-numbingly benign shit and whinging about first world problems, but it's my vlog. And if you come to my vlog, that's what you're gonna get. If you want to see things that aren't that, you should go watch someone else's vlog. And a lot of people have gone and watched someone else's vlog. So that's fine. More power to them.
This is it, you.
You're gonna get a Christmas present early, Squidge.
Do you want to pick one?
How's he gonna fucking pick one?
I mean, whatever he's drawn to the most. That's
All right.
Is it? Is it the Santa?
He hasn't decided.
I think it's Santa.
No, it's the Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, throw up in my mouth. Do you need to give me kisses right now? Okay, do it then. Get done. Come on. Oh. Yay, there we go. So, in the interest of getting last week out in time for Christmas morning, which is my plan, I need to wrap the week up now, a few hours earlier than I usually would. But I thought I would finish things off by, in the spirit of the season, explaining why I don't like Christmas. Because if you've been watching Tomska or Ed's World, you'll know that my disdain for Christmas has been a running joke for, I think, 13 or 14 years now. And there is a reason for that. And I think a lot of people do know that reason. The short version is I was raised religious, and not the religion that celebrates Christmas. I was raised as a Jehovah's Witness. But it wasn't just not celebrating Christmas that made me dislike it so much. The truth is, I was essentially raised to dislike it, because whereas everyone else associates Christmas with, well, a million things, you know, the decorations, the family time, the presents, the fucking, I don't know, the magic of it all. I didn't have any of that growing up. In fact, I was actively discouraged from that. You know, I think a lot of people say like, oh, I learned that Santa wasn't real at this age. Well, I was introduced to the concept of Santa with the news that he wasn't real. So it was like, hey, here's a made up thing that people look up to, which is ironic because that's all religion is. But anyway, gosh. But, you know, even when it came down to the Christmas time at school, you know, everyone else would be in the classrooms doing Christmassy stuff, but what I learned to associate with Christmas was isolation, because it would just be me and the one Jewish student for the entirety of December in a separate classroom cutting out fucking snowflakes or something, because you weren't allowed to do any of the Christmassy celebration stuff. And really, Christmas morning was just no different to any other average sort of Sunday for me. You know, yes, the family would be me, my mum and my dad, and we'd watch TV and eat food and have a roast dinner, but that was pretty much every Sunday for us. So the only thing that made Christmas stand out was that I would spend most of it away from other kids and alone. So that's why I don't like Christmas. But the hope is, you know, that's why I haven't liked Christmas my whole life, but the hope is that now that I have my own life, that I have my own tree, that I don't consider myself religious anymore, that I can start building my own memories, and I can start enjoying Christmas on my own terms, and I can create my own traditions and things that I enjoy. Isn't that right, Charlie? What are you doing? Holding the baby. So now that I've got a baby, apparently, hopefully I can start enjoying Christmas just that little bit more. But anyway, that was a rant. I was going to put this into a whole vlog, but I decided, fuck it, I can't be bothered. So, what I will say though is, thank you very much for watching, Merry Christmas, and I'll see you last week.